If you ever told your child to work hard for their own good, or given any other advice that made perfect sense, and you saw their motivation immediately disappear, then this video is for you. Research shows that this kind of well-intended advice often backfires, reducing motivation instead of building it. And in this video, I'll explain why this advice doesn't land the way we hope, what they actually hear, and what really helps them want to try. Stay with me till the end, because I'll give you simple language swaps that build motivation without pressure. And if this helps, then please like and subscribe to help this channel reach more families. If you enjoy simple, science-backed parenting advice, check out my favorite books in the description below. The helpful advice problem. Most parents aren't trying to pressure their kids. They're trying to help. We say things like, "This will be good for you. You will understand later. I'm just trying to help you succeed." All very reasonable, all said with love. But motivation research shows something quite uncomfortable. Advice that skips over how a child feels right now often backfires. Not because kids are lazy, not because they don't care, but motivation doesn't come from logic alone. It comes from feeling understood, feeling capable, feeling like they have some say. So let's break down why certain types of advice shut motivation down and what to do instead. Reason 1. Future-focused advice misses how kids think. A lot of parenting advice lives in the future. This will matter someday. This is setting you up for the future. You will thank me later. But kids, even teenagers, they don't live in someday. They live in today, this afternoon. How annoying it feels right now. Research on motivation is very clear. Far off rewards are weak motivators, especially when the task feels hard, boring, or overwhelming. So when parents focus on long-term benefits, kids often hear, "What you're feeling right now doesn't really matter." That doesn't create effort, that creates resistance. What it looks like at home, you explain why homework matters, they nod, and they still somehow don't do it. What works better? Try anchoring motivation in the present. Instead of, "This will help you in the future," try, "What part of this feels the hardest right now? What will make starting less awful?" And the takeaway is, kids work harder when the reason makes sense today, not just someday. What does your child resist the hardest right now? Homework, reading, chores? Drop a line in the comments. Reason 2. Helpful advice can feel controlling. Here's something research is extremely consistent about. Kids are way more motivated when they feel some sort of ownership. Even gentle advice can accidentally take that away. Phrases like, "I'm just trying to help," "Trust me, I know what's best," "This is important," still communicate the decision has already been made for you. And when kids feel managed instead of trusted, motivation drops. This is true for little kids, tweens, teens, and really anyone else. Different ages, same reaction. What this looks like at home? You remind, they resist. You remind again, they shut down. What works better? Invite your child into the thinking. Try, "What do you think matters here? What's the goal with this? How do you want to approach it?" You're still guiding, just not grabbing the steering wheel. The takeaway? Motivation sticks when kids feel respected, not controlled. Reason 3. Advice turns into pressure faster than we realize. Even when we don't mean it to, advice often carries pressure. Kids may hear, "Don't mess this up. This really matters. Why aren't you trying harder?" But pressure is not motivation. Research shows pressure increases anxiety, stress, avoidance, short-term compliance with no real effort. What this looks like at home? Kids work only when you're watching. Once you leave the room, they stop. What works better? Shift from outcome to process. Instead of, "Did you do it right? What grade did you get?" Try, "What was tricky? And what helped even a little?" This tells kids, effort is about learning, not proving worth. So the takeaway? Kids work harder when effort feels safe, not evaluated. So, what to say instead? Simple language swaps. Let's make this very practical. These swaps work because they are low pressure, protect connection, and build intrinsic motivation. Instead of advice like, this is for your own good, you will understand later, I'm just trying to help. Try. What part of this feels doable right now? Do you want help getting started, or do you want to try fast? I care more about effort than results. You don't have to love it, just try. For younger kids, trying counts. Let's figure this out together. For older kids and teens, what's your goal here? What feels worth your energy? What do you want to get better at? And the big takeaway? Kids don't need better lectures. They need language that builds confidence and choice. Let's pull this together. Advice that lives in the future misses the present. Advice that removes choice reduces motivation. Advice that adds pressure shuts kids down. What works better? Making motivation feel relevant right now. Inviting kids into decisions. Focusing on process, not fear. And if you remember one thing, remember this. Motivation grows through connection, not control. If this video made you rethink even one sentence you use at home, that's a win. Tell me in the comments, what type of advice are you going to try rephrasing first? And if you want more calm, research-backed parenting videos, please like and subscribe, or send this to another parent. You're not doing anything wrong. You're learning how to support motivation, one conversation at a time.